How is it going, everyone? Coming off the heels of the PlayStation Black Friday deals being revealed, definitely I saw people being like, okay, there are some decent deals for me to check out. I'm gonna pick up this. I'm gonna wait for the PlayStation Store sale to go live on the 21st, and I'm sure there's gonna be some good stuff discounted on that. But the discussion point that I saw brought up over and over again was people hoping that they were going to be able to re-up their PlayStation Plus subscription, extend their PlayStation Plus subscription, get a good deal on PlayStation Plus, and I feel like while this deal should have been something that a lot of you saw coming, it is emblematic of a larger issue with PlayStation, and that is PlayStation not giving a crap about their most loyal consumers. And I can kind of understand why, in the sense of, if PlayStation is strictly operating as a business and they don't care that much about their consumer goodwill, I see why they make the decisions that they make. However, I do think there is some value in consumer goodwill that isn't quantifiable. You can't actually quantify this metric of goodwill, but it's something that I do think is important, and we've seen other publishers nuke their goodwill. The reality is PlayStation now, as this market leader, they don't really have to care about a lot of things. They don't have a direct competitor. I've said it before, Nintendo is kind of on an island of their own. Microsoft is putting all their games on PlayStation. It's kind of GG no re as far as PlayStation as a console. They don't really have to do anything, and they are very much an autopilot, and they can do what they want. And the deal that is happening with PlayStation Plus, and then also the element of this Red Dead Redemption 2 targeted offer that we talk about, just targeted offers in general, I feel like all of this coming together should be a eye-opener that PlayStation is giving less and less of a care to their most loyal consumer. And also, mind you, beyond all of that, PlayStation Stars being done away with. You know, that's another element, and their rewards program being lessening. The element of them making you invested into the ecosystem, rewarding your loyalty, giving you offers, giving you bonuses, that era has kind of ended, and now it's all about either getting new people, absolute casuals, into the ecosystem, getting them to spend more money, or for the people that are somewhat invested into PlayStation, getting them to spend even more money with less and less of a return. And what is the PlayStation Plus offer? Well, a lot of people are bugging out about it, but it happened last year and it happened earlier this year in Days of Play. Long gone are the days where you can just straight up extend your PlayStation Plus subscription with an offer for Black Friday. If you have been signing up for a year, or you signed up for a year a while ago and you just wanted to add on another year, you can't do that unless you are upgrading the remainder of your subscription to a Plus Extra or a Plus Premium subscription. Now, ultimately, what is the problem with that? Well, you guys can probably figure it out. If you upgrade to Plus Extra Premium, that's great. You get a little bit of a discount for the remainder of your subscription. Let's say you upgrade to Plus Premium. What happens when the next time around PlayStation Plus deals come around? Well, guess what? You're out of luck. You're not upgrading at a discount anymore. Now what's happening is you're paying a premium for PlayStation Plus Premium, and that's the idea. This ultimately is an offer to get more money out of you on the back end, because the idea is they're gonna offer you a bit of a discount. Hey, upgrade the rest of your PlayStation Plus subscription to PS Plus Premium. We'll give you a bit of a discount. All right, you're upgraded, but then when time comes to resubscribe or to extend your subscription, hopefully you forget about that auto renewal, and then you'll extend your 12 months of PS Plus Premium, and now you're paying the whatever it is, $160, is it $180? Whatever it is, it's a ridiculous amount of money for PS Plus Premium given how garbage that service is. Outside of the streaming, I do think the game streaming offers quite a bit of value, but once they get you into that tier, no longer are they going to be offering you deals on it. And if you're in that tier and you're paying the premium, you are their most loyal consumer. And for being their most loyal consumer, a consistent PS Plus Premium subscriber, what do you ultimately get? You get lessening value on PlayStation Plus Premium. Outside of the cloud streaming that's been offered to PS Portal, I do think that's a big incentive that they added. So, hey, I'm giving them credit where credit is due on that, but in terms of the vault catalog, catalog of games, I would argue it's getting weaker and weaker. I would say Extra has plateaued in quality, and some of the months have been pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's been this exponential increase or even super consistent after the price increase. So I would say that is kind of an L, and ultimately you're going to be paying that premium price point. And ultimately, do not get it twisted, they will up the price of PlayStation Plus again. I don't know if it's going to be, it's not going to be by the end of this year. I don't know if it's going to be next year. I don't know if it's going to be 2027, but I assure you, they will ultimately up the price of PlayStation Plus again, just like they always do. And will the quality proposition go up? Probably not. Probably not if the last time around was anything to go by. And you know what? Most people just want PlayStation Plus Essential. That is really what they want. But now, they are not going to offer you consistent deals on PS Plus Essential. Yes, you can finesse it where ideally your subscription is going to end at right around the time of Black Friday, and you're gonna be unsubscribed. You're gonna no longer be a subscriber, and hopefully you get that offer and you can sign up to PS Plus Essential for what, 20-25% off. It's not gonna be the full percentage off, and that's what you're going to get. However, I have also heard from people, because of the PSN outage that happened, what was it, like September? You know, it happened a while ago. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but they got 5 days of additional time, I believe it was, on their PlayStation Plus, that the timing of their PlayStation Plus actually expiring, for them to take advantage of this deal, there isn't going to be an overlap and they won't be able to take advantage of the deal. I'm sure that's going to be few and far between as far as how many people are directly impacted by that. But again, I think all of this is emblematic of PlayStation giving less of an F of treating their most loyal consumers with not respect, because at the end of the day, they're giving you whatever. It's not like they're screwing you over left and right, but I do feel like there is this lessening of value proposition for the people that give PlayStation the most amount of money, and I do think it's an element of them taking their most loyal consumers for granted, and maybe they are in the position to do that. They are the market leader at this stage of the game. Xbox offers no competition to them, and hey, they got their most loyal consumers invested. Get them more invested. Get them pay. It's time to pay up. It's time they get your damn money. They want $150, $180 a year. That's $60 for Essential. That ain't enough no more. They need that $120 for Extra. They want that $150 for Premium or whatever it is. They want the extra money, and they will, damn it, have that extra money. They ain't gonna give you no rewards points. They ain't gonna give you the targeted offers that they're gonna have for the less invested. That ain't for you. What's for you is you're gonna pay up, and I think that's the dangerous territory that you always get into when there isn't competition. That's why I don't think the Steam machine is going to be this complete shock to the console landscape, but I do hope that because there is another player in the marketplace, and whether or not Steam Machine is going to be a direct competitor to PlayStation, I don't really view it that way, but at least there's something, at least there is an alternative, and more alternatives being in the marketplace is a good thing. That's why we don't want Microsoft to get out of the game, and I don't think the Steam Machine is going to, like, I've seen some crazy takes, at least I perceive to be crazy, that the Steam Machine is going to cook consoles, and I don't think it's going to cook consoles overnight. I don't think, far from it. I think people greatly underestimate how many people are NBA 2K players, Call of Duty players, and Call of Duty has been predominantly a console experience, but the NBA 2K guys, the Madden guys, and people that just go into a store and want to buy a PlayStation, I don't think you can walk into a store and buy a Steam Machine right out the gate. There's still a lot of uncertainty and a lot of questions around the Steam Machine, but I am hopeful that another player getting into the game, at least it'll be somewhat of an alternative that can evolve over time, and it can get maybe a bigger and bigger piece of the pie, because PlayStation running unchecked, I'm telling you guys, for the loyal PlayStation consumer, it's the worst for you. It's absolutely the worst for you as far as what they'll be able to do, but I don't think they're gonna go absolutely crazy. I think there is a point of, you know, completely screwing over the consumer, and I don't think a lot of people are gonna view this as them getting screwed over to an extreme extent. I think it's something worthwhile to point out. I think something like the Red Dead Redemption 2 targeted offer, that story going around, I think targeted offers in general, that's something worthwhile to point out, but, you know, that is what happened, and a lot of this, I believe, will just grow and grow, as PlayStation, again, is king in this era, and I think that is going to continue with the PlayStation 6, and we'll see where all of that goes. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. I am a little bit bummed out for those of you that, especially for those of you that got screwed over with your subscription getting extended, because I saw a comment on one of our videos where we talked about the Plus offer, where that is the point that they brought up, that the PlayStation Plus, their subscription getting extended isn't going to let them have their subscription expire and them just resubscribing to Plus Essential, because I really do believe the majority of people, they don't care about Plus Extra, Plus Premium. I do believe there's a growing pie of Plus Extra and Premium subscribers, and maybe that's partly due to the structuring of the offers and how they do the offers for extending your subscription and upgrading to Extra and Premium, and then you save a little bit, and then, you know, a lot of people just end up forgetting to unsubscribe, or they want to continue their subscription. Once a subscription service becomes just a passive thought to them, they're just gonna keep it going. Oh, it's $150 a year. That's not a big deal. But if you got enough people thinking, hey, it's $150 a year, it's not a big deal, man, you get millions of people embedded with that line of thinking, PlayStation's gonna make a killing off of that. So I totally understand why they're doing this and their methodology behind it. It's just the era of people being like, yeah, I'm a Plus Essential subscriber, I'm just gonna, you know, resubscribe every year for $40 because that's what people were doing. I think that's coming to an end, and I think PlayStation taking a little bit more. You know, PlayStation Stars came to an end, the Plus subscription offers, that being restructured. All of this is parlayed with one another, and it's offering less value to the most loyal of consumers, which is a bummer. I mean, I don't think anybody can argue otherwise. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.